G'day guys, and welcome back. This week we're in the waxing booth here at my home. We're going to talk all things hot wax, specifically Cyclowax, a brand from Belgium that is producing these great little hot wax kits. And I've now been running these kits, I've now been waxing my chain for around 8 months. And I can honestly say it's been a game changer just in terms of keeping my equipment clean, keeping my equipment running smoother for longer, and just generally being, better for the environment. So there's a whole lot of videos online that'll teach you how to wax your chain in a rice cooker. Now this is pretty backyard spec. So the guys in Belgium at Cyclowax have basically put this little kit together which is designed to wax a chain, and it's designed to do it very quickly. Now there's a whole lot of benefits to waxing your chain when it comes to cycling. Number one, your drivetrain stays a whole lot cleaner for a whole lot longer. Number two, you don't have to keep reapplying lubricant to your bike. Number three, it's basically simple, it's fuss-free. You're not going to end up with dirty hands when you have to change a flat tire. If you enjoy a clean bike and having a bike that runs nice and smoothly, a wax chain is for you. There's added benefits like when you wash your bike, you don't have to use degreasers. You don't actually have to use a cleaning product on a chain ever again. I kid you not. All you have to do is basically put the chain inside the hot wax, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And within 10 minutes, you've got a brand new chain. And I tell you, when you roll out from home and you're on that fresh wax chain, it feels good. Like, it feels fast, it's quiet, the drivetrain makes no noise. And for a guy like me that does a whole lot of kilometers, and even for you guys that aren't doing as many kilometers, it means that you're not going through as much equipment because the wear on your equipment is a whole lot less aggressive. So a set of chain rings might last you 2, 3, 4 times as long as they would if you're using a normal lube, because you're not attracting sand into your drivetrain and it's not acting as an abrasive against your equipment. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you just how simple it is to wax a chain using the Cyclowax waxing kit. And yeah, last week I showed you how to clean your bike. This is the second part to cleaning your bike. It doesn't involve any cleaning products. It basically just involves dipping your chain in hot wax for 10 minutes, pulling it out, and feeling like a new man on the bike the following day. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. So the kit comes with a couple of basic items that you'll need to get started. There's some cleaning products for basically cleaning the grease off your bike. If you've been using a chain that's been lubed in a more traditional way, take that lube chain and throw it in the bin. You're not going to use that anymore. You want to start with a freshly waxed chain, and the guys at Cyclowax will provide you with a freshly waxed chain so that you can basically start from scratch. Now, when it does come time to re-wax, that's every 400 or 500 kilometers, what you're going to do is basically pull out one of these ice hockey looking pucks, and you're going to place it inside your machine. Now I've already got a puck inside the machine, or a wax tablet I should say, so I'm not going to put a new one in today. I've been using this same tablet now for about 6 months, which gives you a bit of an idea how much life it has in it. And I wax my chain once a week. I was hesitant to convert to the wax because I'd heard all sorts of things about using different petrols and methylated spirits and a whole different raft of cleaning products, and I wasn't that keen to sort of have those products in the home, let alone be using them on a regular basis. Buy the wax chain, the pre-wax chain, and it'll just make your life so much easier. So basically I've cleaned my bike now. As you guys saw last week, I've got a clean bike, and now I have to wax this chain. So this chain now has had about 500 kilometers of use. If you did this with a normal chain, right? If you were playing with a chain like this, your hands would be caked in, right? Now look at this. My hands literally have nothing on them because there's nothing that's been attracted to this chain. It's literally clean. If there's anything on there, it's just wax. And basically what we're going to do is I'm going to run you through the process of how we wax this thing. And yeah, you're going to convert. I guarantee you're going to convert to waxing when you finish watching this video. So if I can untangle this thing, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. All right, just give me a tick. All right, guys, so here's a detangled chain that I prepared earlier. Now, what we're gonna do, come on over here, have a little look at this. So the kit comes with these goodies, a nice little rubber mat and the actual waxing kit itself. It also comes with this little, I don't know what you call it, but I'm gonna show you how to use it. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bunch the chain up here on the mat, back and forth, like this. All right, so we're gonna weave this through all of the larger links. It doesn't have to be too scientific. We just want to get them all up at one end. And then we're going to lock this little piece in here. So as you can see there, the chain is now hanging on this tool. We're then going to basically curl the chain up so that it fits into the waxing pot. To begin with, it's a little tight, but it will all sink in there. So we're going to turn it on. And we're basically going to wait about 10 minutes now until the machine heats up. At which point we'll set a timer for 10 minutes. And once that second timer goes off, we're basically good to go. Chain's ready to hang up and dry, and it'll soon be ready to fit on the bike. So as you guys can see here, there's a little screen and the number is basically counting up. This is the temperature of the wax. So we're gonna get the wax up to 95 degrees. At which point the machine will stop heating it. So it's all self-programmed. You don't have to worry about temperature or anything like that. The wax from Cyclowax melts and bonds to the chain at 95 degrees. And so there's basically no guesswork. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. And while there is an app on the phone that allows you to basically keep a track of how many kilometers you've done on the bike between each wax, it's basically really clever. It's linked into your Strava account and it picks up how many kilometers you've done and then calculates when you need to wax your chain. I don't use it because I know that basically every week I'm doing around 500 kilometers, and yeah, at the end of every week it's a good habit to get into to wax the chain so that come Monday it's basically ready to go again. This is the Cyclowax website. This is the kit you need, the clean chain starter kit. Basically 10, 11, 12 speed, whatever group set you're running, there's a wax kit for you and for your chain. And yeah, it's a super simple, easy to use website. Look at this, save 10 watts, ride 3 times longer. There's a whole heap of information on here about the benefits of wax on the drivetrain. No dirty hands, it's quick. There's a whole lot of professional guys also using the wax, so the likes of fellow Aussie Harry Sweeney, Victor Campanarts. These guys are using the wax because it does work. And, you know, jump across to this website, have a bit of a read. It'll tell you all about it. And yeah, I think what we might do as part of this video is actually try and do a bit of a giveaway. So if you comment below in the video, if you follow Cyclowax on Instagram and give me a follow on Instagram, then you'll go into the running to win your very own waxing kit, and we'll then ship that out to you guys once we pick a winner. So the timer's gone off, 10 minutes soaking in there. You can see, guys, the wax is fully melted. It's like liquid. Basically now we're going to pull it out of the wax, let the excess drip off, and then I'm going to hang it on this nifty little bit of equipment there. Further 10 minutes, and it's basically ready to mount back on the bike. Trick for young players like myself, remember to switch the machine off. So there you have it, guys. That's just how easy it is to wax your chain. Like I said, there's a whole lot of benefits to waxing a chain. It's cleaner, it's better wearing on your equipment, it's better for the environment, and you'll actually go faster. As far as downsides go, I don't think there really is one. There is one thing to note. If it rains while you're on a ride, or if you go through a monster puddle and, you know, basically if your chain's had a whole lot of exposure to water in a given ride, you will need to wax it at the end of the ride. So just remember that if it is wet outside and you do go for a ride, don't put any lube on your chain beforehand. In fact, throw all the lube you have in the bin. You're never going to use it again once you convert to wax. But what you need to remember to do is when you get home, go through the waxing process, put your chain in the wax pot and re-wax it. Give your bike a clean, because a clean bike does always go faster. And that's basically the only downside I can think of. It's super simple, as you guys have seen. It's super user-friendly. I highly recommend you jump on the Cyclowax wax kits. Again, I'm going to provide a description down below. Give Cyclowax a follow, give myself a follow, and you'll go into the chance to win your very own Cyclowax waxing kit. See you guys out on the road, somewhere close, somewhere soon.
These chains are so clean you can wear them, baby! Boosh!